Hey guys, so today is our first day on the big island of Hawaii, and I am going to be showing you around. We went to two places, the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park and the Black Sand Beach, both of which are very famously known. The Volcanoes National Park is our first destination. It has like 2 million annual visitors, which might not seem like a lot compared to our population, but it's definitely a lot compared to the amount of people who want to visit Hawaii. The size is like about 323.5 thousand acres. Well, 323,431 if I'm being exact. And the entrance fees are like $30 per vehicle and $15 per individual. But I feel like it is worth it because it's more like stepping foot on another planet. There's a bunch of recent lava flows that stretch out for miles on this wasteland, and it more closely resembles the moon than Earth. And then huge waves send sea sprays dozens of feet into the air onto the coastline, and then there's a bunch of endangered birds that you can see sometime just waddling across the world's largest single mountain. And if the timing is right, visitors can catch like a natural fireworks show of lava basically pouring into the ocean, or maybe see plumes of molten rock arching above one of the planet's rare lava lakes. Two celebrated volcanoes, one of them very tall, the other very active, frame this large national park. From glowing lava flows and earth-shaking tremors to wind, rain, and wave, the geological and meteorological forces that shaped our planet are fully on display on the Big Island. While volcanism rules the day, pockets of rainforest and grasslands shelter rare Hawaiian flora and fauna. Shakespeare, this is a quote from Shakespeare, double, double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. He could have easily have been describing Hawaiian volcanoes rather than a witch's brew in Macbeth. No other national park produces so much drama on a regular basis. So, on to our volcanoes. This was like a steam vent and it was really hot. I think they caged it up so people don't fall through it. But actually, it was so nice standing next to it. It was like your own personal hot tub. But back to our volcanoes, Kilauea. I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't point me out on that. Okay, it's one of the world's most active volcanoes. It destroyed hundreds of homes in 2018 and sent massive plumes of ash rocketing into the air and collapsed nearly 2,000 feet of the crater summit. The most recent and currently ongoing eruption began in September 2021. That's a while back. But it abuts the southeastern slope of older and much larger Mauna Loa or Log Mountain. It has been active for some 700,000 years. It towers 30,677 feet above the sea. Measured from its base, 18,000 feet below sea level, it exceeds Mount Everest in height. Mauna Loa's gently sloping bulk, some 19,000 cubic miles in volume, make it the planet's most massive single mountain. So it's like 21,677 feet high, if you count it from seafloor. And this national park stretches from sea level to Mauna Loa's summit. Beyond the end of the road lies Mauna Loa's wilderness area, where backpackers encounter freezing nights and rough lava trails amid volcanic wonders, barren lava twisted into nightmarish shapes, cinder cones, and gaping pits. Kilauea, however, provides easy access to a greater variety of scenery and cultural sites. On the slopes of Kilauea, whose name means spreading, much spewing, lush green rainforests border stark recent lava flows. This natural laboratory of ecological change displays all stages of forest regeneration, from early regrowth of lichens, that's like kind of a plant, and ferns to dense forest. The rainforest on the windward side of Kilauea summit gives way to the stark windswept cow desert on the hot, dry southwestern slope. At the shore, waves create lines of jagged cliffs. Periodic eruptions send fresh lava flows to meet the sea amid colossal clouds of steam. But the primary theme here, and it's very natural, is geological dynamism. It's followed closely by evolutionary biology. Thousands of unique species have evolved on the isolated Hawaiian Islands. Cultural sites abound as well, reminders of the Polynesian pioneers who steered their great double-hulled canoes to Hawaii beginning some 1,500 years ago. That's a very short time, considering that the volcano was made 700,000 years ago. The scene you saw before this, it was an eruption, and then a piece of land kind of fell down as there was more and more stress gaining on it, and it kind of snapped. And the United Nations has named this park both an International Biosphere Reserve and a World Heritage Site. Many of the park's intriguing native plants and animals, however, are in peril, defenseless against alien species, including weedy invasive plants and feral pigs. We read about these pigs on here, in this visitor center. And the native species are carefully protected by the park, which has fenced the park's borders off from feral pigs and taken efforts to eradicate invasive weeds. These are some can't-miss experiences. And then there are two outstanding auto routes that provide easy access to the park's main attractions. One, Crater Rim Drive, hugs the edges of Kilauea Caldera and leads to viewpoints where visitors can gaze into the belly of the beast and inhale its pungent sulfur scent. Near the start of the route, the Park Visitor Center offers exhibits and important safety information, which we just saw a few moments ago. And then across the road, there's Volcano House, which is one of the oldest lodges in the entire national park system, and we visited it. It wasn't all that bad. The back terrace is a great place to get your first glimpse of the crater. Located in another historic structure, Volcano Art Center offers classes, workshops, all of that, and free guided hikes into Niaulani Forest. But yeah, guys, we decided to get a walk into some lava tubes, and these lava tubes form when there are pockets of air within the lava when it is currently molten or very hot. I guess just when it erupts. And then there's air packets inside, which when the lava hardens, then it kind of leaves that air pocket, and some of them can be big enough for us to walk through, which we are doing in a moment. And when surface lava is flowing in the park, sightseeing boat tours offer the chance to watch molten lava hiss and steam as it met the ocean at Kamakuna. Explore Chain of Craters Road, which meanders 20 miles through tortuous volcanic landforms between Kilauea Caldera and Hole Sea Arch. Numerous places are there, including lofty Kealakama overlook the Martian-like landscape of Mauna Ulu lava field and the boardwalk trail that leads to the Puloa petroglyphs, where more than 23,000 images were rendered by Native Americans between 12,000 and 1450. And basically, reaching the summit of Mauna Loa is a Herculean effort. A narrow paved road ascends to a lookout point at 6,662 feet. The rest of the route is on foot, a 16-mile trail that quickly morphs from native woodland into lava rock wilderness. Most people undertake the trek over 4 days with overnights and national park mountain hunts. Basically, it's very hot. So anyone who's planning to do this hike, I believe in you, I guess. Bring some food and oxygen and a lot of stuff. Be prepared, is all I'm saying. The park's other iconic backcountry hike is the Cow Desert Trail, a rugged 18-mile trek that leads from the trailhead off Highway 11 across undulating lava fields to Helena Poly Cliffs and overnight campsites across the Pacific coast like Halapi with its sandy beaches and Coconut Grove. There's if you want to stay here, there's a bunch of hotels, you can camp and all of that. Then obviously you can go hiking, there's trails, area reserves, botanical gardens. That's just north of Hilo, and it's a 17-acre preserve, which showcases more than 2,000 plant species. And I think that's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Then there's a historic trail, Alakahakai National Historic Trail. It's a 175-mile coastal route. I would very much recommend you not to do this on foot. You'd probably die in the middle. It's a coastal route around the Big Island, which features 8 sites significant to native Hawaiian culture and history. But I feel like that was a pretty interesting thing. After this, we are heading over to Black Sand Beach. That is another one of the famous sites. And I think it's worth taking a look because the black sand is mostly just influenced by volcanic ash. Because of constant volcanic activity, you'll find white sands and black sands on the island of Hawaii, and located on the southeastern Kau coast. Punalu Black Sand Beach is one of the most famous black sand beaches in Hawaii. Here you can just see none of the sand is clean. It's all gray. And then although swimming isn't ideal here because the water is basically black, there's a picnic area and restroom facilities, so you can have lunch while you experience the unique feeling of black sand between your toes. Coconut palms fringe the upper edge of sand, and you may also discover large honu, Hawaiian green sea turtles, basking on the beach. Although it may be tempting, do not touch these protected turtles and do not remove any black sand from the beach. Basically, it's kind of a rule here, and I think they have good reason to do it. If they allowed people to take black sand from the beach, I bet everyone would take a little bit and all of that. And I think they did a good idea. And it was a good plan to protect the turtles. Because I saw some and I really wanted to touch them, not gonna lie. Except I got kind of held back and no one would let me touch them. Because I asked like 27 times or something. Don't get me wrong, okay? I just really wanted to touch them. They look so relaxed. And then we're driving through and you can see all of this like jagged rock from volcanic ash and spewing out all of these little pieces of rock. Some erosion happened, and a bunch were, even some rock slides might have happened and just landed here. But as you can see, the land is really bare and barren. It's like a desolate landscape, very boring. But that's one of the unique flaws of Big Island. See, every island in Hawaii has something new to show, as we've shown back in Maui and Honolulu and all of that, Oahu. Everything has something different. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I didn't enjoy this. I did, but I'm just saying it's a bit boring. Just add some colorful signs everywhere or something. Don't take that seriously, I like it just the way it is. It's part of its uniqueness. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked my explanation on all of this. I could say a bit more, but then again, I think that's a bit boring. But I'm just saying, this black sand beach is known to be one of the best, if not the best, on Big Island. And then we also stayed in our resort, which it looked like this. This was an amazing view. It was right on the seaside. Honestly, the people who get this view, this is amazing. I absolutely love this resort, okay? Not gonna lie. Kona Resort and Spa. There's the name. No, like, actually, bro, I am falling for this resort. I would want to live here every single day of my life. And then you can just see the waves crashing and hear them, which is another really calming experience. You can just sit there during the night and hear the waves crash and everything. It's so calming, serene. And then we have another viewpoint on the other side where you can see the town and even more waves, and then a little black sand beach with greenery everywhere. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know I definitely did, and I love showing you guys around. I hope you guys learned some useful information in this video, and I hope I made your priorities straight. And if you're ever visiting Hawaii, let me know if this helped you. But yeah, guys, bye, and see you in my next video. Have a great day.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.